Hey guys, it's Titan Kodesh with another game of Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. We're here in the campaign again. This mission's called Bound by the Roots, and we are trying to unravel, some of the mysteries of time and space that we found ourselves within. Looks like there are some nice spies there. Ooh. And a dialogue box. That should be something. Oh, he's got... You know, if he fights me, which he might, we wouldn't win. Do we just try to talk to him? Because this is the enemy, the druid guy who said, come see me, right? Yeah. Alright. Welcome, wayfarers. My name is Ignatius. So most simply call me the Old Pilgrim. What brought such an unusual party to the depths of the Riverwoods? He's like, I don't know why people call me a pilgrim. Greetings, silver-haired man. Strange fiery energy stirs from within your woods. We cannot explain it, but we distinguish it clearly from afar. In my head, like Lufir is very chipper. The triumvirate has sent us to uncover its source. Fiery energy. Huh. You have no idea how close to the truth you are, Elemental. Still, I cannot let you through so easily. I know we heard his voice in an earlier cutscene thing, I just don't remember it. And why not? You are strangers to the Riverwoods. You march in with an army, and two others here already kill each other in a nonsense quarrel for this land. I cannot afford to watch over you as well. Wish to pass, you must first end the conflict raging in this domain. I care not how, it must stop. The forest demands it. The Templars and the Wood Dwellers will not heed my words. We'll say... Why won't the druids listen to you? He says he's a druid, but it grants him no command over the Dwellers. Alvar may be a land of free people, but the Riverwoods are a land of free will. Well, I mean, those aren't different. I'm like... He's just like, why can't you talk to him? He's not telling him what to do. And they are not blameless in this war either. You may try diplomacy, but I fear steel is the only tongue left in this conflict. While I hold back the energy behind the portals, the rest falls to you. Sounds like a whole lot of not our problem. If you're the one barring away, why don't we just deal with you instead? Ah, you are mighty but young, my friend. I may look old, but I know how to fight. When I served the church, my name was not spoken lightly, and here the forest fights at my side. Gods who defeat me are slim, and we'll say, yeah, sure. We'll stop the fighting, and then you let us through. We have an agreement then. I wait your return. Hooray! Also, he seems fun, you know, like maybe we can get some more of him later. Alright, and we're just going to go up here. We need to beat these phoenixes. Can we beat these phoenixes? Well, the guard isn't phoenixes. That's too many tier 5 guys for this army. Oh, this is the enemy hero. We gotta run away from him, or we will lose. He is gonna take my stuff. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. We've made a big mistake. Multiple marketplaces make stuff better. That's good. See, the problem is that this dude's gonna be here. You know, a crystal daily would be good, but let's go ahead and automatically attack enemies. Upgrade the towers. Yeah, you know, we might... well, we'll see how it goes. I might have messed up pretty bad on this. Alright, so 3 phoenixes. Yeah, easy, right? Yeah. Because we can just spike one right now. This... I mean, it doesn't matter which one. This one, though. It's like I don't think they come back from the dead in this one, which is good. I don't want them to. our mighty mushroomancers are rocking it out. We turned up the animation speed a little bit, which is good. It's good that we did that. Hello, Vivian. How are you? And we just, we'll come in here and triumphantly hit him here. And we got to use our ability to restore our mana, thus, you know, getting us into a good spot. And we're gonna be able to, okay, so 3 focus at the start of the battle could be interesting, but I think this advanced battle magic will just be better. Every time we use a spell, the spell power increases by 1. That seems pretty good. Hey, good morning. Backpack? Backpack? You can wear it over the cape. You cannot wear it over the cape. That lied to you. But it does go with the boots and remove all the movement penalties, but then we won't have the spell power. Oh, agony. Well, we'll just go this way. Can we beat this guy in a fight? I don't know what the thing with the helmet there is. So, I mean, we'll go with maybe. I'm a wizard. We're probably gonna get a game over, though. And we're just in terrible shape up here. You know, I was playing this like I wasn't gonna have an enemy. Alright, we will get the best tower. You know, with the best tower, oh, the walls increase growth. You know, I know that. Of course I knew that. I didn't do it. Like, funny the things we forget, right? Here, yeah, just need to start this up. I'm like, I didn't build walls. Ridiculous. It's because it let me upgrade my city hall without doing it. Can I ever start a series of playing Minecraft 4 mods one of these days? Yeah. You know, maybe that could be fun. I actually, you know, I've been thinking, people have been recommending it for ages, but that some Minecraft mods could be cool. I should make like a community post so people can tell me a bunch of them and then I can take a look at them on my own time. The enemy has finished placing creatures. Oh no. Alright, well, it's a good thing we built our walls, right? These phoenixes, no, my own birds betrayed me, and they burned down my obstacles. I think we're gonna get a... Alright, so they're just attacking my obstacles. These don't do too much work, these obstacles. Alright, so first things first. How do we deal with the Phoenix if they get in? Poorly, but we need to kill the ranged early otherwise. Alright, so there's that, and then we will start working on this one. Towers are pretty decent here. And we'll go spell power stance. And do like guillotine, it goes. No, that doesn't make sense. 3-round despair on these guys. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get in immediately. I think we'll probably be able to hold here, right? We're gonna use our abilities. We're gonna do the stuff. And you know, deal with their ranged units. Because we've got, like, some amount of pressuring abilities just because Gunner's a boss. And we do have, oh yeah, it's 100 fawns they spawn in the stack. That's pretty nice. We're gonna shoot at the Phoenix because it's about to fly in pretty soon. Do we come out the gate and hit the Phoenix? No. That would be pretty sweet, but I don't think so. What device am I running this on? I'm running it on a PC. It is a 14th generation i9 processor, a 4080 Super, and 64 gigs of RAM. It's super overkill for this game. It's overkill for everything I play, but... well, not everything. Total War can be very funny sometimes. Alright, so their flyers are going to get in soon enough. They are laying the beat down on these fawns, and now... ooh! Brutal stuff. But we do... oh, the towers going inside do less damage, maybe? Must be. Well, the good news is we're gonna keep on working on these guys. Swap to attack stance. Strike bolt here. Go up there to provoke the counterattack. Because Phoenixes don't have infinite. Oh, they've already used it, I guess. Sure. I think we've got it, because I don't think they're going to get in the wall immediately, and the tower's pretty strong. You gotta love a good defense, right? A lot of safety inside the castle. Yeah, my castle. Yeah, I just learned these people even existed, and now they're, you know, attacking me. It's hurtful, is what it is. Like, I am like a friendly Minotaur. He just looks scowly. He's a happy guy. He just doesn't know how to say that he's happy because he's a Minotaur. That's not selected for in their culture. You know, Gunner wants to be an expressive and thoughtful dude, just like his father Gunner and his father Gunner and their father Gunner, but he just doesn't know how sometimes. And it's because his adorable Minotaur face makes him frown. Oh, my face is covering up his face, so this doesn't make sense. Here in the corner, you can see his little frown. Maybe my face should be somewhere else. The bottom left? Maybe. I'm still trying to work out where to place my face on the screen. Because I used to have it up here, but because I'm normally on the left, but since I'm the defending player, it puts me on the right, which makes me feel, like, very ashamed. Oh yeah, tower power! Yeah, we totally got this. Because our walls have an absolute ton of hit points relatively, right? That'll take some working to get through, so we're fine. We got the, we got these fools on the back foot. They're still on Despair. No. Despair's pretty good in these, like, prolonged siege situations. Because normally field battles, you know, are field battles and you're fighting, you know, not hero stuff. This dude's still got 100 mana and 20 spell power. Okay, yeah, well, we're, who is this guy? They don't even have a name, and they're fighting me. Well, we just gotta live through all of their spell power, then. Classic grind. Dealing with that unit. Minos, just wait. Put it. Look at me, yes. Yes, I was like, I didn't even read the name. Good morning. Heroes time. And you know, getting a bunch of tower shots, that is my idea of a good time. Look, y'all know me. I love cost-effective destruction of the foe. And the thing about heroes, right, is it's like winner take all when it comes to the battle, right? I don't think they can run away, and you can run. No one ever has ever run away in the history of ever playing this game, right? Like, if you lose, you get entirely wiped out and then get over it or replay the game. No one's ever run away from a fight. You run away on the map. Once you're in the fight, you're in it. And then the Minotaurs bravely open the gate and smack the last guy. Glorious. And that's exactly what would happen, right? You're like, is it over? Is it over? And then the biggest guys you've ever seen, not really sure if they're people. Wow, and you know, we take minimal losses. By that I mean 8 Minotaurs that we can't get in any other way. But we get the magic mirror, and that guy's gone. Also, this guy definitely got those phoenixes. And now I can't get them. That's too bad, is what it is. But we're just gonna... So, I've been brainstorming, you know, when I'm, like, supposed to be paying attention that I'm doing dishes or whatever. So these Dawn Hoplet guys, right? The enemies don't counterattack, they have this focus thing. The other upgrade is, like, when they die, you get a spell power. And then I'm thinking, okay, so you take, like, 3 of them in an early army with the intention to get your action points out of it, and then you just always want them to go across, and then you just split them every time. And that actually makes it seem like it would be good. Because I'm like, how will you even have the units die? And I'm like, oh yeah, you just force it. And then we will swarm of bees. These guys, because... So I was thinking, you know, you get them in there. These guys, you know, we got tier 5 Herbomancers. Tier 6 and 7 are always a lot harder to get to than tier 5. Or almost always, you know. Like the stronghold equivalents of just a bunch of... easy to get resources for your Cyclops Cave first tier, notwithstanding, you know. And then we're going to... We'll just wait to get another swarm of bees. We don't want to use... His heroic strike's pretty weak, and these focus points are pretty good in terms of the power they bring. We've got 2 kinds of fawns, that's smart. Can't believe we won that defense, though. It's great. We would not have won that field battle, very obviously. But that's the thing, you know. We saw them just in time. Wait, they're a little close to each other. Y'all. Fireball. This dude is such an awesome wizard. Probably should have attacked there with the Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, I was a little worried about the 2 of them being able to pop the Phoenix stack. Now I'm seeing that's definitely not going to happen. And this guy's just gonna, like, pop all of them because he's a boss. Yeah. Man, oh man. These dudes are strong. Because I got that battle magic thing that really juices their stats. So they're like, yeah. I mean, they're already pretty good. They're actually probably really good, and I just don't know the game very well. But there's like another hero kind of over here taking my stuff. So, you know, we're about to lose. So that's absolutely not ready for this game to turn into a real game of heroes. Where, like, there's somebody behaving antagonistically to you. Where are they? Are they? Oh, we were zoomed in. I'm like, where are they? Ridiculous. Do our little focus thing, and then, because we don't have much range in this army, it's just like the power of our big guys. These whites can resurrect themselves. We're just gonna hope that our deadly beast form, oh yeah, you know, the beast form will get it done. It says 84 damage, but it did twice as much. It must be interacting somewhere. Man, that was a lot of damage. And here, I was like, these fools have walked right into it. They have not, though. These fools have avoided walking into it. And they're gonna come in here and hit my naiads. Great! I'm like, no, the turn. I'm like, when do I get to cast more spells? When do I get to cast more spells? We're gonna walk here, because if we get a morale, we'll be able to come in and pop them, and we don't. Oh, and these guys are all the way back from the dead because they hit them, and then, you know, they have their ability, which, you know, we're not really helping with. Oh, and then I hit them. They're gonna hit me and get all of them resurrected again. I'm so bad at the game. But they don't have limitless counterattacks, so we come in and punch them again with our cool little vine gorilla. And just get so tuned up here. Man, you know, it is not doing great for the forces of truth, righteousness. And, okay, so the Phoenix does friendly fire. Good to know. Yeah. Good to know. Like, why did I even take this fight again? There better have been something good. Alright, new turn, new opportunities to lightning bolt. We're just gonna run him next to him, so that'll take away his ranged ability. And our adorable little flying whatever, leaf squirrel. What are Dawn Hoplets? Flying mushroom leaf squirrels? Description. Some scholars with a keen interest in botany claim that hops are... Oh, they're hops. Okay, got it. That makes sense. Known for releasing a strong mind-clearing aroma at dawn, stands to reason these little creatures would mimic such behavior, blending both nature's gift and their mystical influence. They are literal hop fairies. Got it. Well, I sure wonder what is in Pandora's box here. Experience? You could get that anywhere. I mean, great. Expert battle magic. That's going to make all of our dudes so strong. And then... cooldowns of all the heroes' battle spells reduced by a round. That seems even better than these, but I get we have enough spells to dance around with where I feel like just getting a ton more attack is good. But do you want a ton more defense because we were actually magic based? Why don't I know anything? We will take magic time. I guess that's the point of the choices in the game, right? To make you think about them. I certainly don't know what was the right, but I think being able to cast a bunch of like fireballs every turn, if that's wrong, then I'm willing to be wrong. Like, is this place gonna fall? It's pretty close to where they are. The Fury like kind of needs to go back. We really messed up with him. Because they got, like, the evil dudes to investigate here. Can't even really get in there, right? Anyway, we'll see. If either of them lose their armies, I think we get a game over on the mission. So, you know, we'll just keep it moving and see what happens, right? Gunner, I'm afraid to, like, walk outside the door, and why would he? There's nothing to get, and this person's gonna be there, like, next turn. Can we recruit anything? Cannot. Well, we've got the tower. You know, and we've got our best fortifications on. That'll have to be enough. Oh yeah, these guys aren't upgraded. What do they get? Okay, so this one... Adjacent friendly creatures always take minimal damage, so, like, in the range. That actually seems awesome, and that's probably what we'll get. And this guy's got like a taunt. Whenever an enemy attacks this creature in melee, 1 unit from the attacking stack die. Okay, so that's like kind of cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to go with the fungus ones. No, we can't because we haven't built the upgraded building. Alright, we're not going to do that because we literally can't. That's why we haven't upgraded them yet. Now I know. And then we're just gonna try the hoplet thing there. Yeah, you know, let's just see how it goes, right? We should be under attack right now, and yeah. Now they don't have the phoenixes this time. Those phoenixes weren't supposed to be a part of their army. They got that because I didn't get the phoenixes from the building, right? So, and the fawn stack is back up. This defense should be considerably easier for those reasons. We're just going to... get to casting here. Because this person's also not like as good of a wizard as the other one was. And she just like gets 2 attacks. What was that? You know, at least this is the guy that is always gonna, you know, come back. These 115 fawns come back every time. And a good thing, too. But no, we're gonna win this. Alright, so the important thing here we're seeing is that you just gotta have, you know, an army to defend. And if they just attack the main place, then that is doable. They have such huge stats. Like, I felt like I was being, like, funny with having, like, 15 and something, and then they come in. They're like, oh yeah, you know, you thought that was a lot? We just wanted you to feel that you were doing well. We hate for people to die embarrassed. Lightning bolt. But it's going to take them some time to get through the wall, and if they just keep on shooting the fawns, we'll be quite alright. Ah, the old guillotine. $60 plus 15% times the buildings in the city. How fun! So your towers get better and better the more of everything you build, rather than just being static as you build them. That's cool. That's actually, I like that a lot. But I love defending, you know. That might come as a surprise if you've seen me play Total War, where I complain about defending all the time. But in Heroes, when you defend, like, because, depending on what's going on in the scenario, but generally, right, your enemies are going to be subject to the same general sorts of restrictions that you are. You know, they have to recruit armies out of town or out of building. There's a certain amount of units in a week, and so on. So if you could get them to come to you like this and beat these armies, you know, they're gonna have to get more chevaliers going on. They don't just appear, probably. They might, you know, they can still have events and stuff, but in general, you know, you win a fight like this and it actually accounts for a good bit. And you can feel like, well, okay, they won't be back this week, you know. I mean, sure, this is, but this was a different whole army. You know, this was an army on a different side of the map. Oh no, not my tower. They get inside, stabbing the guy that we wanted to die so that we could get our bonus spell power. And then, with a mighty ice bolt, Gunner defends the realm once more and levels up. The resource depot will get us what we need crystal-wise for these pretty soon, and yeah, we'll just keep it rolling. Now the Fier's army probably can't, like, run into their place and take it, you know? 50% maximum mana forever? This person's gonna join me, right? There are little spies, guys. Anyway, we managed to weather that storm. So one will come from there and there. As long as they keep on going to just one place, then Gunner can stand and defend, and the Führer can, you know, not stand and not defend. But he gets this Siren Mask Legendary. Wow! Cooldowns of all spells are reduced by 1 round. Now I'm thinking that we should have taken a different thing out of the battle magic, right? But, you know, maybe having another discount would be good. No. I mean, we could just wear that on Gunner, obviously. Four mana to the hero each morning. You know, things are working out. We weathered the storm. Is there anywhere for Gunner to go? I don't think so. Because here the Führer can grab the money and then jump in, get all of these dudes with the new week. Which will sort of make up for some of the losses that we've suffered. And we can still afford everything. We'll just get the crystal. Now Gunner's army now is... Let's set them to be the upgraded thing every time. There we go. And then we can do the light dark hoplet split for the 7th one. Now if he leaves, what happens? Well, he'll be looping back up here. We know that they've already gotten those. Yeah, we can fight here and here with Gunner, make them useful over around this area. Oh, you can't despair them. Got it. They're already very sad. Oh, these aren't the upgraded ones. Whoopsie. That's too bad. I fear for these Minotaurs, you know. I hate to lose a unit. Even more so when you can't recruit more of them. Man, that's a lot of damage. Nice heroic strike there, and we're just gonna keep on running here with the dudes. High morale, but it's not enough. We're just gonna run up into it because Minotaurs are very brave, and they elect to shoot other targets because Minotaurs are very brave, and Medusas accept that and respect it. I think they're in the dungeon faction, right? Makes sense. Oh, look at... Oh, that's sick. I love it. They've got like a cobra collar thing going on. Oh, that is nice. Very cool. Like, we couldn't finish off one potentially there. We could have almost maybe done it there. We didn't, though. Here, we're going to get a nice swarm of mushroom magic at him. He's a magic of the bees. The least delicate and most feared kind of magic. Oh, wow. And they have turned me to stone. What does that do? Take 100% damage, immune to magic damage, skip zone turn. Well. Don't put all your eggs in the basket. Got it. But we're going to be able to strike here. Getting all the way beat down there, right? So I think here we take offense because why not, right? Better defense would be cool. And in point of fact, taking less range damage is exactly the kind of thing that would make me happy. Is doing more damage better than taking less damage? There's two schools of thought. We're gonna get offense because I want offense. And not because I think it's better. Although if it ends up being better, I'll be like, you know, I thought it might be. That's what I'll say. I'll just be real casual about it. betraying my complete inability to do analytical tasks. We need to go back to town to get our mana, and then we'll probably try that fight. Well, no, they got the vampire thing there. How do we deal with the vampire thing? He only has 150 HP. What are you gonna do? We should talk to these guys. You know, we did beat their armies, which means we should have like a 1-week grace period before they come out again with the stack. You know, that was like 14 chevaliers. They shouldn't be able to get that many, even if they got like the buildings around like I do, you know, it should still be like a week of dudes. So we're gonna juice up the power there. I think this guy's got like splash attacks, so it's gonna... I think he's gonna hit this blob and they're all gonna explode, actually. We'll see. Swarm of Bees strong. Oh no, she's a battle caster, so she can help out her own people in addition to doing a bunch of range damage. Well, good. Good for her. You know, help out your friends. That's what I always say. Don't cast a fireball on me. You wouldn't fireball a phoenix. And he just like totally beats him down. These guys are awesome. But it's you know, we've got those good skills that are interacting in nice ways. That's what it's all about. Come in there for the steel chair. And we get Knight's Honor, a modern classic. And we get spell power. Of course we do. And he's got enough magic where we don't need to stay here overnight or anything. Alright, so what are we doing now, conceptually? What's going on? We're gonna go down here and talk to this guy. The Fuhrer will grab this stuff and go sweep up to the top. Sure. And these fungal ones, these are the ones we want, because this living cover thing just allows people to be a lot tankier, because often the damage range will be something like 1 to 4 on a tier 1 unit, and that's just a tremendous amount of reduction that you allow yourself to get. So sweep in here. Froze the one a little bit. I don't think our attack here slows them down at all. And then we'll swarm with these. This one, because we just spared this one too, so then we'll just... This one will get melted by the other things. Actually a decent amount of damage. It should be good. The damage over time effect should spike that one. They make their bolts even finer. We're just gonna swoop in and say, "You can't get away from me. I'm a phoenix." And with the mighty Hayah, we deal with these fools also. And level up. 20% more XP. Is that what we really want? Show intentions of all neutral squads. Oh, like where they're going? That's fascinating. Allows people to trade spells. You know, that might be the thing that we do. Higher arcane stuff. Insight here seems really good, and additional experience. You cap in campaign. They only let you get a certain amount of levels per thing, but it's still good to be able to get to. And man, I really messed up the build when we took the cooldown of spells, because now he's got like negative cooldown to skills all over the place, and they don't even have that big of cooldowns. Despite you over here I've been following one of our own. Our actions have been troubling. Okay, this is good news, because there's the one over there that I thought we could talk to. I should have something behind that site. Go see what it is. Let's turn down with our report. Forgotten diary. Though honestly, shame on you for snooping. Alright, so we need to... like, bypass her to go up there so we'll have enough information to confront her with whatever we have to confront her with. Love it. And then we'll go there, upgrade our things. But yeah, I'm like, it's the end of the turn. Okay, yeah, they've got their next turn of guys coming at us. Well, the Fuhrer will defend this one, and then after they are dissuaded, we'll come in and try to move up the next week. Army's so beat up. And we're gonna go fight a dragon now. Now we know you can't really use spells on a dragon, but you can use like heroic strike on a dragon, and you can use things to help out your own guys. And a swarm of bees works on a dragon. Nice. And now we're gonna fight the Phoenix against the dragon. Who will be stronger? Firebolts the dragon. We take no losses, and we get 5,000 gold. I was hoping for a valuable artifact, but you know, you get what you get. Here, do we take this fight right now? I mean, probably not, because we're already so close to the end of the week, we might as well just... Don't have enough ore there, we just need to wait. Like, has Gunner went to the tree? He has not. Alright. We could go with the battlecraft and then... yeah. And then we'll, gain Overwatch when they choose to wait in a battle. Win Overwatch team, they will counterattack when an enemy moves into their melee range. That seems real good. But I'm going to take this ranged mastery, because I'm an archer. Oh, right. We need to go take our crystal thing back. They call it a mine. A mine! Because, yeah, they're absolutely going and, you know, doing what you're supposed to do and taking all of the stuff inside your enemy's place. Love that for him. Super happy. You know, because here's the thing, is I don't know how to move out here. I guess we just need to leave one person at the main place and figure maybe they won't go for the secondary one. I hate to leave without, like, a hero in each place if there's a hero on either side coming at us. I hate to attack the enemy at all. I'm very passive in these games. I like to build an army and then, you know, use it. I'm very bad. I wish I had gotten those phoenixes. Let them run. We get an incredible amount of experience here. So, advanced insight. Luck is super good, right? Spells can also have luck. Yeah, obviously, we're gonna get luck then. We're just gonna hang out in here, because I figure he's gonna attack us pretty soon. No, I guess this time they ran away. Well... Oh, there they are. Well, let's go, right? They're probably not that good at fighting. Probably. Like, what's this one? I don't remember. It says it's easy, so we're gonna do it. Like, that, it better be like a fairy dragon and not like a... Alright, it is like a fairy dragon. Magic immune 5, mana drinking, silence, banishes, summons. Huh. But, you know, at least we're not letting the enemy get whatever's here. That's what really matters. Not my mounting losses. These poor minotaurs. If we run them in, do they get killed? You know, I hate to be like, why are we still holding them around? They're very stylish. Like, what? I'm not sure that these things are supposed to be happening. Like, why did my naiad attack my hoplet, right? Why did that happen? Is it a bug? Is this the same thing that's been happening? With the summon that I thought was a bug and then I thought was attacking me? Like, what? Like, that doesn't... Why is my guy shooting my guy? Oh well. What? Like, what is this? Why is this happening to me? They do the attack you tell them to do, and then they use their initiative to attack one of your own troops. It has to be a bug. Because I was thinking, right, whenever I cast the spell and it was amazing and then he turned on my own guys and just started going nuts, I was thinking, oh, you know, it's just not in the tooltip. Because honestly, if I had that spell and it worked right, then we'd be able to do all sorts of cool stuff here, you know. It'll be alright. Wait, at the higher level of the magic, you get all enemy creatures? That's crazy. Okay, so here, LeFleur, we get to talk to him. Your entangling must stop. Please turn your words around. We do not wish you harm. What else would a filthy fae would say? Of course you would side with them. For the love of the chalice, charge! Alright, well. He has not the highest stats, so that's good. fireball to spare there. Oh, he's got fireballs of his own, huh? Yikes. Oh, that's why he wasn't afraid. Can we get something out of this? We can summon the psychotic star child and just have it start nuking all of our own guys? Seems bad when you say it like that. This effect is stackable? Oh, well, if it's stackable, then let's just stackable it. Ooh, we're gonna lose our Phoenix. So the double despair definitely may have been a little excessive there. It's okay. Goodbye, sweet Phoenix. Oh, the carapace thing, that's clever. You know, we might lose, huh? Nah, we still got magic. And the 19 defense so much. You know, we're not used to dealing with people with stats juiced like ours are. It's only okay when I do it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, we're gonna win it, though. Wow, wow, wow. Walked right into the fireball again. Yikes. You know, we get it. Like, do we run forward here? I mean, like, we have to, right? Like, after that fight, they can't have another fight for, like, a day. We have to run forward a little bit before retreating. Jeez. Jeez. And Lefeur's, like, already experience capped, so... No, maybe that's not true. Well, that's not his experience bar. No, he is already experience capped. Are you going to Starborough Fair? Oh. Alchemy dust daily, then I can upgrade all my cool stuff, making my entirely passive gameplay practical. And being able to travel through the cities, that's real good too. But this army is like absolute shoestrings, absolute shoestrings. But if we get our world roots, our mycelium roots, which... we will likely... ooh, yeah, Shroomwood Shack, there we go. Level upgraded on these Malfurion looking dudes. They're Mushroom-mancers, but they'll be Malfurion Storm Rages to me. So the Murmur one loses Bee Swarm. What do we get instead? Increases the level of the spells. And they all reduce, they reduce the mana cost of the spells by 2. It's very careful to tell you it doesn't stack. Alright, so they're a lot quicker. They're just, better in every way. Great, well, good. Because, we won that fight, but it was, like, such a knockdown drag-out, and I don't want Gunner to be running around naked. This army can't really stand up to anything, though. We're gonna talk to these guys? Hail, squad from Alvarn. Quite a large one of that. To what do we owe the visit? You don't seem too surprised with what I've seen in these woods. Little surprised me anymore. Besides, when an army marches in, it's usually for a reason. From what I hear, Alvar's taking a more active role in the world these days. Several reasons, actually. But that's not something I can discuss. Instead, let's talk about your construction project. We've a bit stalled at the moment. Struggling with getting more wood thanks to the Murwood Raiders. Wouldn't mind getting some help. Help, you say? Of course. If you lend to him, we won't forget to favor. 50 units of war and 50 units of wood. Yes. Yes, we will have to get that with some time. Well, we will just take over these outposts real quick to work towards it. Alright, so we just need 2 mercury. And we can get these roots, but we should probably get the... No, we should probably Should probably get the treasury first, right? And then, with that money, you can buy more mercury. Economy. So either they're about to send a bunch more dudes out at us, or they're not, and we'll figure out which soon. We're kind of playing it a little reckless. Very reckless. We're playing it very reckless, and we're about to get a game over, I think. I think we're going to get a game over here. This isn't a strong person, though. So maybe we'll be able to use our superior magic and such to get it done. We're just going to start throwing despairs on... the Cavaliers, I guess, and running these guys out to try to get a little spell power out of them. Man, that's a lot of damage. Yikes. You know, they're just gonna kill us, aren't they? Yep. Yep, looks that way. What? Well, yeah, we're definitely losing, alright. I think it'll give us a game over for losing Gunner's army. I honestly think that the bug with my units hitting my own units is the reason why we're in such bad shape, right? Because we lost like a full week off of it. But, you know, you can't really prepare for your own guy just murking 20 of your dudes. If you can, then tell me how, because I don't know how. Let me say you recently bought that minimum tournament. Cool, glad to hear it. You're wondering if I played Age of Wonders 4. I have not played Age of Wonders 4. It has been recommended to me, and I am going to get it one of these days. I've heard that it's a little bit, like, higher on, like, the sort of complexity ladder Age of Wonders 4 is, right? Whereas Heroes is, I mean, not complex, but like it's fairly straightforward. I think there's like a little bit more going on with Age of Wonders and customizability and stuff. But like again, I've only been on this one for a few hours. I played Heroes 2 and 3 a lot back in the day, and here we go. I can't prove it by winning, but I did play a lot. Yep, and we actually do just lose. Okay, yeah. So you get a full game over. Man, I guess we'll try again. But I don't know. I don't know how we're supposed to do this, right? Because just brainstorming wise, how do we play differently? Like, how do we not lose? I don't think we can win. I don't think I'm good enough at the game to keep playing this campaign. We'll try another time. I just don't think I can win. I'm trying to like go through what we can do. I don't think there's anything I can do though. We'll see. I just think this campaign is too hard for me to beat. That's fine. Well, we're certainly not going to be doing ourselves any favors by just sacking our Minotaurs at the very beginning. Say, is this your first Heroes game? Can't believe you missed it for so long. Yeah, you know, I played them back in the day, you know, back when I was younger. Everything I played is a game I played when I was younger. But I played 2 and 3 a whole lot. Some of my fondest gaming memories, really. But I can't prove it by, like, winning this map on the campaign. I'm pretty sure we can't. I guess we'll turn the difficulty down. Oh, I didn't confirm the change. Yeah, no, it had, because it had the hot seat mode. I'm pretty sure it's still in the game. I think I read it was, so you could, like, you know, it's turn-based, right? So you would sit down, you'd be playing with your brothers and sisters or your friends or whatever. Everybody would be playing, you know, and you know, like, okay, your turn, you know, so you'd slide in and do your stuff, and then it would be the next person's turn to do it. And Heroes 3 had this thing, so before my family got it, my friend got it, and I had had Heroes 2, but I didn't have Heroes 3 yet, right? And you could boot it, you know, you installed the game, you could boot it with the CD-ROM in the drive, and then you could take the CD-ROM out and it would keep running, and that was very nice. So when my buddy would go home to his house, you know, 'cause back when I was, like, junior high, you know, we would just try to, me and my brothers and sisters, we would just try to keep the PC running as long as possible so that we could keep playing the game. Like, whatever you do, don't let anybody turn it off. And here we take the gold. Experience is better, but you, like, always cap on experience anyway. And he's like, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Show me your craft. Is it the same every time? Yes. I had to analyze the answers the first time. They are, if you're wondering, Dove, Knight, Dragon, and Hexmilla. All of them are doable if you know what the things are, except the last one, which is doable if you read that he says the word Hexmilla in his thing. Alright, so here... Focus charge limit increased by 1 seems good, but... Do we just take the mana? I think we just take the mana. But he gets huge mana just by leveling and getting stuff, though. I mean... When do we run out of mana, right? Basically never. We could, though. This cooldown thing we already know from experience doesn't matter, so we'll get this longer lasting effects. And here, alright, so levels to the spells, I mean maybe, but probably not. More damage with luck. Good if we get luck later. Spell power for the primal spells. Good all the time. Bum 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 bum. We'll just cast a delicate little fireball. The animation speed really ramps up super quickly. Oh right, we don't have the other spells yet because we haven't built the Mage Guild in this timeline. Nice. I guess we do have the lucky coin. We could have tried to get the lucky strike tie-in. But higher damage off of, like, the fireball thing seems fine, right? I guess it's just 10 times the hero spell power, so it's 60 more damage on a fireball, which is a lot, but not like a zound. Bum, 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 bum. It's such a change of pace, because like I've been playing just so much Total War to play like a turn-based strategy game that's turn-based when you go into the battles too. And I'm definitely seeing there's lots of ways to be bad at a game, you know. It's not just like being bad at controlling your troops in real time. You can be bad in a myriad of ways. Alright, there's like guards at the Romancer's building though, aren't there? Yes, there are. We won't just go walk in and grab them. We're just trying to get them to clump up more here for the fireball, right? Because one good fireball should be able to get them all if they'll stand in a group. But it doesn't look like we'll get that. It looks like they'll come and stab our dudes and then die. That seems good too. Fireball! Morning, Neil. Yeah, we're definitely doing the walls. The 100 fawns of defense goes super well with the towers. Of course, it just depends on how many ridiculous things they're bringing to bear. Here, well, the fortifications are the better thing. More damage on the towers. What game is this? This is Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. It's in early access just a few days ago. It's so Heroes of Might and Magic was a turn-based series back in the day that I played a lot of. There were many entries in it. 3 is the most beloved entry in this series. I and many others consider 3 to have been the high point. 2 and 3 are the ones I loved. I also played 4 very briefly, and I did play 5 for like some time. But they didn't, in the eyes of me and the others, you know, they didn't really get what we were all looking for out of it, but this feels honestly just right. Is the Malachi campaign finished? Oh, we won. Yeah, we declared victory. We retook the realms. The Karazhan Corps was entirely reestablished, and all the grudges were wiped from the Great Book. We cleansed all 4 of the Chaos Gods' realms and put up the statues of the ancestor gods in their place. We didn't paint the entire map, but, you know, I felt like we did well enough for the restoration of the Dawi people. Alright, so do we want 2 shots from the main tower or 300% damage? I mean, way more damage seems better, right? Spreading it around, you know, doing 2 shots, I mean, it's got to be the 3 times, right? It's got to be. So now let's find name a Gorka Mork with Wardsog. Should that be the next one? Wow! I do like Savage Orc Arrow Boys like a lot. I think they're super good. Object captured? It's a city! Jackie Treehorn treats objects like women, man. But we are doing... We got there at the very first of the next week. So if we get another game over, you know, we definitely can make it a little quicker next time. But here we'll just grab these people. I'm like, no, we are not even rich enough for all that. We got a lot of them, though. Our tempo too strong. We wait, we get shot. Ow. 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 Jeez. Rough stuff. Go, and even though we're getting stabbed at a little bit, there we go. Urmancer's coming in and hitting him with the 6 swarm of bees for 225 damage. And then he spends his turn making his stuff cooler. Good job, buddy. Gold storage. It's like, well, you know, if you just show up at the gold storage, you can get some gold. That's how it works, right? Oh no! We're gonna get a game over, aren't we? Your entangling must stop. We're gonna get a game over even earlier than last time. Okay, yeah, I think that, you know, I'm not good enough to play this game. That's what it comes down to, isn't it? Yep, we're gonna lose again. 16 Cavaliers on this turn. Yeah, crazy. Game over. Alright, so, okay. I guess we could try the other one. No, we should probably just turn the difficulty down to normal. The intended way to play. Let's see how quick I can get a game over, right? I'm not good enough to play on hard. You might not be either, honestly. You might be, but you might not be either. I'm honestly kind of surprised at how silly this was. And now these are... I guess they change... The difficulty changes everything on the map, too. So you get, like, easier battles with all of these guys. Some of us have to play on the easiest difficulty level. None of us have to play on the easiest difficulty level. Some of us choose to. I just thought we could do a little better, but clearly I was wrong. Let's see how the intended way to play it. Oh yeah, so now they've just got like some guys. Let's take the double lucky thing. I bet that'll pay off. I guess I was expecting the difficulty to be more like it used to be, you know, like a couple economy things and whatnot, but this changes, like, everything about what's going on. Enemy mob counts and types, right? So, like, rather than there being a tier 7 guy in this army, now there's just not. Pretty different. And that's making me, like, what's the top difficulty like, if that amount of bonkers difference is happening here? Because, like, now, like, am I still going to get a game over if I run up here week 1? I mean, maybe. I love Minos. Minotaurs in Heroes 3 are probably one of my favorite units that's not great. Because most units I like based on whether or not they're awesome, like when you play with them. But Minotaurs, you know, tier 4 and 5 units, if they're not ranged and they don't have like a cool status effect and, you know, they're not Medusas or whatever, you know, like it's pretty hard for the middle units to shine. At least it felt that way to me. But here, I still feel like it's hard for the Minotaurs to shine. It's because they won't let me recruit anymore. They give me Minotaurs at the beginning of every campaign, and then I desperately try to hold on to them because I love them so much. My good little horse, cow, oxen boys. You know, I think we messed up. We're gonna get a game over here. I don't have enough mana to be doing this. Whoops. I'm stupid. You want to flee, your army will be lost. Yeah, you know, the game doesn't really want to let you run away, does it? Anyway, we're getting a game over. It's like, this battle won't be too hard. We're definitely getting the game over. I don't know. We might be able to get, like, one really good fireball here. Nope, it's still on cooldown. We're getting the game over. I mean, probably. You know, that buff spell actually worked really well. Alright, we won't get a game over. We'll merely be very badly burned. Bum, 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 bum. And we get the Signet being incredibly wasteful in the process. Look, if we can get away with it, then it's going to be really good. Yeah, because until the enemy can move through the guys that are blocking, you know, the route, we can get that. So how did they get through to fight us? Oh, because it was on medium, that's right. I'm like, how did they even have the ability to go that much quicker? Yes, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Chicken Little here is going to... bring me the summon spell, which is the worst thing in the game. If it worked right, it would be amazing, but it doesn't work right. and it makes me want to scream. It is so annoying that this game has any problems at all, even when it's like, this is in early access, you might have a bug. I'm like, I'm sure that's not true. I bet everything will go perfect constantly. And we grab the treasury. Because really we're just trying to move out as aggressively as we can here. So that when we do our turn back to our town, we will have gotten, you know, all the good stuff here. Oh, alchemy. Because at least on this difficulty, it's giving us one more week before they move out of their hinterland sort of thing. Yeah. Because they have an army they send out this way, and then one they send out that way. But, you know, they're not here yet. Ah, the animated armors. Yeah, those are fun fights. And then we can hopefully get the, Pond of Naiads next turn. And we are like one movement point short of getting to the town. Well, you know, that's the breaks. But here we're going to... What's the most important thing here? It's to get this spell power, and then we can grab these units and move out where? At this dragon tower? Yeah. Because he can just like heroic strike it down pretty easy. Seven to 8 damage, yikes. Oh my goodness. Well, that clearly didn't work. I'm like, yeah, we'll just hit him. We won't. Well, we might get a game over because I think I'm better than I am. I'm like, just let me hit the dragon. No, we'll get him here, right? Surely. Yeah, and then that gets us another heroic strike. There we go. I knew I believed. 5 grand, that's worse than not going at all. We make them run away, and then we can trade units here. We're gonna take, like, all of Gunner's cool stuff. We're gonna take all of Gunner's cool stuff. Except as Minotaurs. Gotta leave the man as Minotaurs. And then we're gonna run in here and try to take these. No, we're going to get the crystal, because that is more important. Fireball there. And juice us up here. The little lava snail crawling around. That's a nice touch. Alright, get the crystals early. That's good. Are we strong enough to win these fights? Are we out of mana? That's the more important question. Here we're gonna build the fortification. Ouch. Oh, and it gets a lucky strike on us for a double rough. What? I swear I'm gonna quit playing this game over this bug. It is just too frustrating. It's just too frustrating. And I've looked on... There's not an effect that's making me go berserk and murder my own people. It doesn't do that. I don't... Anyway, look, it's in early access, and there will be bugs. I am telling you, though, that it feels incredibly bad when it happens. Heroes is a turn-based game. Turn-based games are based on knowing what's going to happen before you do them so that you can choose what to do. And when the game just makes your own guy hit your own people, again, this isn't a berserk effect. This isn't a thing that's written down. It's not supposed to happen, and it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. It makes me not want to play anymore. Because if these bugs weren't present, then I could use the awesome summon spell that I get and actually play this mission the way you're supposed to. But because of the bug, I can't use the summon, which is what you're supposed to use to, like, get tempo, right? You get the summon, it's super strong, you use it in every battle when you have the magic, and then you can, like, just go through with the fear. Only I can't, because the summon murders my own guys. It makes me so mad. Anyway, we're probably going to give up the campaign. I'm having a good time when it acts right. I just can't stand the way I feel about this bug. I can't stand it. I shouldn't have to stand for it. It's wrong. It's wrong. Anyway, I kind of don't want to play anymore. I think... Yeah, I'm going to take a break. And, you know, maybe we'll try with this campaign again. Maybe we'll do a custom or something and see how some of the other ones operate. But I feel very, very sour about this. It's like, yeah, you may encounter some bugs and crashes as well. Yeah, I might. Like my own units spontaneously attacking my own units and doing a week worth of damage. Because that's the thing, like, it's not like you can replenish losses. Losses are forever. So, it stings beyond anything for the game to make my own units do it to me. If they cast a spell or was like, oh, whatever. If there was something written down that would explain why this is happening to me, I could accept it. But I can't. It makes me so mad. You say it makes you want to play Heroes 3? It makes me want to play Heroes 3 as well. Maybe we'll play that instead. You know, they tricked me. I have, like, principles about not buying into early access stuff. What do I say? I'll quote me. don't reward people for incomplete products. And yet I did it anyway because I was excited. I'm a bad person. And then I even put it on the internet that I'm a bad person who, you know, gives people money for giving you broken trash. I'm being overly unkind because of how annoyed I am about the bug. This game isn't trash. It is, though. It's garbage. You know why? Because it's a turn-based game where my own guys killed my own guys, and now I can't play anymore because of it. It makes me so mad. It doesn't matter. Hey, Kiara. I'm raging. We're getting to the end of the video. And I know it says you may encounter some bugs, but I don't understand how this bug could happen. 'Cause I can't even attack my own guys. Okay, like, the game won't let you shoot your own dudes. You can hit them with, like, a fireball or what, but you can't, like, click on your own guy and hit him with an arrow, okay? You can't click on your own guy and hit him with your smash from your Vine Gorilla. So why is it doing it? It makes me so mad. It's okay. I'll just play something else. I know how. Anyway, I was and am very excited for this game. I'm probably going to keep on playing it, even though I'm mad. I don't know about the campaign, though. We might have to drop the campaign until they fix it. Because the campaign has certain strictures on it where, you know, you need to be able to play within the framework of what it gives you. I can't get extra heroes. If I ever lose a battle, it's a game over, right? Like, so having them choose to have my strongest guy just murder one of my units all of a sudden, an insurmountable bug. For me, anyway. I mean, what do? Make it so none of your units are strong enough to kill your other ones? That sounds stupid. Anyway, this is a game-breaking bug. It's bad and they should feel bad. I've done a couple bug reports on it. I'm not going to do a third one for them. The first one I thought was a mistake on my part, and then now I'm convinced that the game's just broken. Hopefully they will fix it soon. I'll be watching that with great interests. Who am I kidding? We'll probably come back and play later on today. I don't have self-control. Is this the mustache of a guy who knows when to quit? No. Some people out there might know when enough is enough and when to give up whenever you're already upset, but not me. I'm gonna quit now, but I'll be ready to be hurt again soon. Trying to code your own 3D printer? That does sound difficult. I'll be back playing this or something else later on. Once I've cooled down some. I have a couple of things that I say. They're like stock phrases for me, and people that know me pretty well have generally heard me say them a lot. One of them is, you get what you pay for. It's a nice complex axiom that you can apply to a million different things, ironically, sincerely, as a cautionary tale, or as a compliment. So it's nice, you know. Someone goes out, spends a lot of money on a great dinner, you get what you pay for. This game is an early access game. and I bought it, and it's currently unplayable. It has game-breaking bugs that make me miserable. You get what you pay for. I knew what I was doing when I clicked buy, but it was on sale. What was I gonna do? I'm too American to say no. Anyway, I'm in a mood. I'm gonna get off the internet before I start dropping all the words that I try not to say. The scandalous curses, not the fun ones. It's just, why am I so stupid, right? Like, why? Why would I think things will be different with this game just because I'm really excited about it? Why do I ignore everything I know about video game development and sales? I should have just waited. It's fine. It's cool. Whatever. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done complaining. For now. I'm gonna, I don't know, eat a burrito, something. I was gonna play this all day, and now I have to think of something else to do. I'll work it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you've enjoyed. Hope you have enjoyed my my suffering, and from it found some alleviation of your own. Because while they say that misery loves suffering, it's true that happy people love suffering as well. Everybody loves suffering as long as it's happening to somebody else. So I am delighted to suffer for you today. Hey, it hasn't been all bad. I had a great time. Was the game over because of the bug? No, it's because we walked too far forward. It doesn't matter. It's all because of the bug, because without the bug, we could have done the summon and then leaned on that to win the game. It's all because of the bug. Anyway. They're generally working to make the game better through all the bug reports, so maybe there'll be that. Anyway, that's all I've got for you. I said I was going to stop complaining, and I really am, eventually. See you guys later. Later, Ellie. Later, Cammy. So good to see y'all. Later, Vibing, Coden, and Dom. Neo. Kiara. Maybe we'll spin up Heroes 3. Maybe we'll do that later on. Roll out like a nice classic like Ascension or Good to Go. Roll up a Good to Go and just play tower and turtle up in my little tower and throw lightning bolts. Nah, gotta go with dungeon on Good to Go, right? Yeah, gotta have that artifact merchant and the better grail. Anyway. I am gonna take a break. I am going to deal with my mood. And maybe I'll take a nap about it, I don't know. But when we come back, I'll be pretending to be someone I'm not again, just like I always do. And not doing what I'm doing now, which is sort of falling into the abyss of my actual personality. And in public, too. Not so good. Not so good. Got to get this camera off. I'll see you guys later.